Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, the main thing we did was fully explore the Upper City Cantina. This included getting our Pazak deck, winning our 5 rounds of Pazak against Niklos, and winning the first 3 duels in the duel ring. We also got invited to the Sith party, which is going to be important for the main quest later on. And, oh yes, we insulted the spoiled little rich girl Ghana Laven. Because that's worth some free experience and items in a minute here. And you should know by now, I'm all about free experience and items. Laven Thug.
Daddy!
They were trivially easy. So I think we ought to be able to get some goodies. A vibroblade, that we've seen. A vibroblade from each of them. Alright, we got 100 experience each. Gonna use the rapid transit healing trick. Just to get my character's HP back to max. Okay. Now, we're kind of back out here on the main drag. Let's head east. See what there is to see.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a cryptical droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
What can you tell me about the Sith?
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world. Also, I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
Is there some way I can get a shuttle off this planet?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Do you know anything about the gangs in the lower city?
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
Apparently the Sith aren't racist, for what that's worth. Who do you work for?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you?
I don't need it. I don't need anything right now.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds. Greetings and good day. I am a
Okay.
Then
So these are all the same.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around. Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs. I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity. Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order? I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods. I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you. I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down
Just
there
trying
and
to get
restore
everyone's
order?
dialogue.
What's this? Another off-worlder? I didn't realize how many of you there were on Taris until this Sith quarantine. I heard a bunch of wreckage from the battle overhead crashed into the Undercity. Think of the damage it could have caused if it had landed here. People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Taris. Look at Javiar's Cantina. That place has never been busier. If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city. What's this? Another off-worlder? I heard a bunch of wreckage from the battle over.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you. Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, okay. They all seem to say the same thing.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business.
Alright, the
Just
troopers all say
stand
the same
aside if
thing.
you know what's good for you.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the...
Ever since the Sith quarantine, Javiar's cantina is packed with off-worlders. It never used to be that busy.
These are new.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams into the Undercity. I heard they're looking for Republic survivors to take prisoner. I can't believe the Sith put a quarantine on the planet. It's bad enough we can't leave, but all you off-worlders are stuck here too. I heard there's a swoop gang war in the lower city. They say you can get shot just walking in the streets down there. Ever since the Sith quarantine, Javiar's cantina is packed with off-worlders.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams.
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses.
Okay, so far.
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
Ever since the Sith quarantine, Javiar's cantina is packed with off-worlders. I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams into the Undercity.
People complain about the Sith,
all right.
But this quarantine is good
I
for
think
all.
that's all the dialogue from the generics out here. So let's check the medical facility. Gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something. Can't you see?
Medical droid. And we have Zelka Forn. Important stuff here.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Forn refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
This is another great source of free healing. Let's see. Let me take a look at what you've got for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Advanced Med Pack. We haven't seen that yet. Single use. An advanced med pack contains an improved array of equipment for the treatment of wounds. They cannot be used by droids. Advanced med packs heal 20 vitality points plus wisdom modifier plus 2 times user skill and treat injury. Antidote kit. Single use. This kit contains wide-spectrum antidote hypospray injectors designed to neutralize all known poisons. Lowered attribute scores are returned to normal, and physical damage is halted. Damage already suffered must still be healed by other means. We've seen med packs, but this is new. And we've seen these, we've seen the adrenal stims, but he's got 2 implants, which we have not seen. Bio-antidote package, feats required implant level 3, so we can't equip it yet. Immunity, poison. This implant maintains an ever-circulating stream of antitoxins in the user, increasing relevant antidotes for specific poisons introduced. Side effects include dry mouth. Nerve enhancement package, feats required implant level 2. Immunity, mind affecting. This implant regulates the nervous system, preventing loss of consciousness due to sudden impact or sensory overload. Those are pretty good. We'll find better ones. They're not worth buying even when we do have the feats.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
I could use some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
So that's a full heal from anything that might be wrong with you.
Welcome back.
Let's see. What is this place again?
This is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite limited since the Sith quarantined the planet. I provide basic medical services to all citizens of and visitors to Taris. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the Rakghoul disease, of course.
He's obviously hinting at his quest, but let's do the rest of his dialogue first. I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
You seem awfully defensive about this.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Don't worry, I'm not with the Sith. I won't betray your secret if you tell me.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith. I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you.
We get some light side points here.
Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help? Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. It's going to cost you if you want me to keep this information secret. Let's go number 1.
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Light side points gained. Yay! And so, some Republic soldiers in back-to tanks. We can still talk to Zelka.
Welcome back. Are you...
Let's see, I want to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy.
Let's see, do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
All I know is what I was told by the people who brought these Republic soldiers here for treatment. They found the wreckage of 2 escape pods down in the Undercity.
Okay. I want to ask you something else.
I am quite busy.
I just want some general information about Taris.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity?
Tell me about the Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called Rakghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcasts?
Justice here on Taris is swift and harsh. There are only 2 punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the Rakghoul disease.
Tell me about the Lower City.
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
What do you know about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Taris. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Taris. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Tell me about Upper Taris.
The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Taris, but we're no better than anyone else. People here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity.
I want to ask you something else.
I am quite busy maintaining...
How do you feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
I want to ask you something else.
I am quite busy.
All right, finally, we'll let him give us his quest. Tell me about the Rakghoul disease.
A terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Journal entry added. Ah, but of course. Wait, what else? Oh yeah, the vibroblades, of course. Rakghoul Serum. Taris, Zelka at the Upper City Medical Center is eager to acquire a sample of the Rakghoul Serum used by the Sith Undercity patrols. Sure. Then the evil option.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul Serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul Serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik Kang? Who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul Serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul Serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Journal entry added. Rakghoul Serum. Zelka at the Upper City Medical Center is eager to acquire a sample of the Rakghoul Serum used by the Sith Undercity patrols. However, Gurney, Zelka's assistant, mentioned that it might be more profitable if you deliver the serum to Zax in the bounty office in the Lower City Cantina. Alright. Let's see what's happening over here. Well, let's save.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Sorry, I'll be going now. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. I went with leave this man alone. Okay, here we go. Light side points gained. 100 experience.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Here's 100 credits. Take them.
Giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Lost 100 credits, 250 experience received, and gained light side points. Of course, we immediately got the 100 credits back, so it's not really much of a loss. I guess we could have profited 100 credits if we wanted to. I'm gonna have Zelka heal me up.
Welcome back. It will just take me a...
Yahoo! Full health. Alright, that's gonna do it for the Upper City South, and we're a little over 20 minutes. But I know it's shorter than the Cantina, but I consider that a solid episode length. And it's a nice, clear division, since we've explored the medical clinic and with it the entirety of the southern Upper City. So I'm going to end this episode right here. This has been Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you will give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place to do that is my Discord server. That link is in the video description. And if you care to support me or the channel, the best way, apart from liking and subscribing, is through my Patreon page. That link is also in the video description. My Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the games they would like to see played on the channel. Knights of the Old Republic is the current Patreon-chosen game. Once a game is chosen, I play it through all the way to the end, and then I have my patrons pick another. Pretty straightforward. If you want to get involved in that process, you have that option. Regardless, I do really want to thank you. I appreciate your time and attention. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. We're starting Dark Souls tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. I've never played it before. Until then, bye-bye.